is Coffee with Karina. And here's your host, Karina Michelle.
I'm so excited to have you on. First of all, this is such a treat for me because I was such a fan of yours back in the day.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's so
cool. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, and I wanted to talk about, you really paved the way for the Latina ladies and the crossover into pop. I mean, that was really you, I remember. But you know what? I watched the movie this weekend, which I loved, by the way. And and after watching it, I thought, my God, she really was paving the way for women everywhere, because being in certain situations and in a male-dominated industry a lot of times, right? You really were like a badass chick. You were I mean, you fought your way through situations. So I was really inspired by that.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I didn't really speak about it to anybody at all. It was something that I kept to myself. And it wasn't up until I'm gonna say about 7, 8 years ago that Tracy Bird contacted me, and Tony, my manager, answered her on my IMs. Yeah, we'll do this. She wanted to do. I'm like, why does anybody want to know about my life? It was weird.
Yeah, no, that's so cool. And this is really amazing. I know Twinkie. She was a big supporter of me in my early career with music videos. She would bring me in on stuff. And I saw, I was like, she was the casting director. Right. And then last night I looked it up. I'm like, she was the EP. She was the executive producer on this, right?
It was her. Yeah, she convinced me. She was like, girl, we need to do this. Her dad was my teacher in high school.
This is such a weird world.
So crazy.
Wow.
I know. Small world.
Wow. Well, she's awesome. She's such a nice person. I don't even know if she remembers me, but yeah, she was great for me early on. So very cool story.
I'm sure she'll remember you.
Oh, I don't know. It was a long time ago. I think we were both starting probably 25 years ago. But how did it start for you? Because I know the movie kind of picks up where you're like 14 or 15. What was your life like before then with the big dreams, and how did it get to that point?
Well, I started singing when I was like 4 or 5 years old, when in the church choir with my mom. My mom was the director of the church, the female church choir, and they were called Hijas de Maria, Mary's girls, Mary's children. And I remember when she asked me if I wanted to sing, and I said yes, and I chose the Ave Maria. And when I sang in front of my mom, she cried. I said, yeah, this is what I want to do. After that, it was it. I have my oldest sister, Maria. She is an opera singer, but she now is the principal of the School of the Arts. And I follow in her footsteps because she was also into nothing but music. I was raised on music. My mom used to play music for everything we did in the house. My mom in Puerto Rico met my dad, and they were in a parranda.
Yes.
And what they do is they would knock on people's doors and sing for food. Yeah. And always
That's
music
passion.
Was everywhere.
Yeah.
That's where I got it from. Yeah.
Wow. Amazing. It's funny. You say music is everywhere. One of my earliest memories, a lot of my memories as a child are kind of linked to music. I'm sure you probably feel this too, and a lot of people do. But I remember being at
absolutely.
Yeah, like a disco in England, because that's where I grew up. And I remember your song coming on, right? And I remember it just like, people get up. I had on this like polka dot dress. It's so vivid in my mind. But it's like your music does that for people. It triggers, it's like the energy behind it. What do you think it is? What do you account that for?
It's a universal language. It gets your juices going. You can tell somebody, you can ask them, on this day, what were you doing? And they're not going to remember anything, but you play a song, they're going to know exactly where they were.
Isn't that? And that's it. That's what happened to me. I was like, it triggered this memory. And I remember like just getting chills. I'm like, ooh, it gets in your body. But do you have any like distinct memories yourself from recording your songs early on? Like Head to Toe and all these great songs you have.
Oh my gosh, yes. I remember we were on the road for Head to Toe. We were on the road and we were coming up with ideas for the next album. And that's how we did it. I remember it was 5 o'clock in the morning and we had just gotten to the hotel in the next city, jumped off the bus, heading to my room so I can go to sleep, get some, get something with Shut Eye. And the guys called me on the phone and said, listen to this. They sang it to me and I was like, okay. They were like, get to the room right now. We're going to record vocals. We did it on the road.
So cool. You got to do it when you're there.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's exactly. It was all about it.
How about your musical influences? Who inspires you?
My mom was my biggest influencer. In the house, she used to play anything Fania All Stars, Celia Cruz, Tito Puente, Jimmy Sabbath, Joe Cuba, so many more, and anything Motown. My mother's favorite was Stevie Wonder. I loved Martha and the Vandellas. Today, who I listen to are Jill Scott, Angie Stone, rest her soul. So many R&B artists that I'm an old school head. So anything old school is my thing. That's what I listen to.
Yeah, I love it too. And you played your mom. We should talk about this in the film. Were you involved with like the casting process? And what is it like to play your mom? I bet you know all her little quirks and
Well, first of all, playing my mom was everything. Once those eyebrows came on, she came alive.
Right? That was her
I remember when, yes, I had, it was nuts. Tony and I both were involved in the casting, and Twinkie used to send us video on auditions from different characters. I remember when I first saw Jernest, all I saw was my sister Denise.
Really?
I saw Denise. I was like, oh my God, she looks just like Denise. She's acting like Denise. Yeah. And Tony was the one who said, no, she's giving young Lisa. I was like, okay. We saw so many. She's the one we chose. Tony chose Breeze because Breeze embodied Tony. That character didn't look anything like Tony, but she
had it. Yeah.
She was Tony. Yes. So it was crazy. I remember the first scene that I had to film when they told me who are you gonna get to play your mom, and I was like, I don't know, who are we gonna get? And they were like, you gotta do it. I said, no. Okay, but the first scene I walked onto that set and it freaked me out because I walked in and I was like, oh my God, this is so much like where I grew up. The pictures on the wall, the phone, it was nuts. I walked there. I had a mini breakdown.
Well, that happens on set sometimes because it's like the surroundings, they're so good. These people, they know what they're doing, right? With their job. And it's like you get there and it helps so much with the character. But I'm sure with your mom too, it's like you're playing your mom and
it was nuts. It was crazy. Hair, makeup, and wardrobe, they did the thing. They seriously did the thing. Yeah. They got it all. I was like, wow, this is nuts.
No, I mean, that scene in the car, that really is such an emotional scene. That actually happened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really did. I wanted so bad to help the family. I wanted so bad to give back to my mom because she raised 10 kids by herself. I'm the youngest of the 10. And all I saw was myself being the one to take. That's all I ever wanted to do. Besides singing, all I ever wanted to do was take care of my mom. And to be able to do that was everything. So that scene really took it for me.
I bet. No, it took it from me and my husband too. My husband got really into this when we were watching it, and he's like, oh, that scene. I mean, he knew a little bit about you, but he was really invested in that movie. And it was funny, but and your diagnosis. I mean, you covered up the whole, the breast cancer diagnosis. How do you do that? Just to keep the career going.
I was raised by, I feel, one of the toughest women in this world. That woman went through it. She went through abuse and financial
Yeah.
garbage. And she went through a lot. And all she ever wanted to do was to make sure that her children were able to live their dream. And we really, I have to say thank you, Mom, and thank you, God. We really all are living our dreams. I had to make sure that nothing was taken away. And back then we didn't have support systems or anything like that to take care of us. And I was getting a lot because I was sick a lot. And I was wondering, why
Right.
am I
Yeah.
always so tired? What is going on with me? And the guys used to always ask me, why are you pregnant? Why are you sleeping all the It was really bad feedback that I got from the people that I was working with. And to get that diagnosis, it was surreal for me because it was both scary but thankful, because I'm like, what am I going through? I had no idea. And then I was like, okay, of course something's wrong. I'm not crazy. And I didn't want to lose anything. I had to keep working. I had to be able to go up there on that stage and function, and I didn't want anybody to know at all. So I just did what I had to do, and I thank God that I had a great oncologist, and
Yeah.
the nurse was so fabulous to me. She was wonderful, and every city that I went to, I was able to get in contact, or they were able to get in contact with me either way, and find the right people to fill my pack, and get checked and do whatever I had
That's
to do.
amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, I mean, that really came through in the film as well. Just what a lovely person. She was there for you, and you did it. You got through it, and now it's like a memory, a distinct memory in the past. But
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It was hard, but it was so worth it. Thank God I'm clean. I'm okay now. I'm
Yeah.
good.
No, thank God. That's amazing. What does
Thank you.
success look like for you now? When you look back compared to back then, I feel like it changes, right, over time. But what is that like for you?
Oh man, it's easier now.
Mm-hmm.
I think because back then we didn't have social media, and we didn't have internet, none of that, cell phones and none of that. So everything
Nothing.
was about boots on the ground.
Yeah, it was
Get
running.
off the bus,
Right?
tap on a payphone, call a
Yeah.
radio station, get
Yes.
interviewed, get to
Yeah.
the hotel, get ready and go to a record store. And we had to move.
Yeah.
Everything was about working, working, working. And I do not regret anything. I'm so glad that I did all of that, because it made me who I am today. Yay. Kept my strength up, and the
Yeah.
want. And the want and the love for everything that I do. Besides having my children, music, this career is everything to me. Everything.
And you're still doing it. That's what's so amazing. You're still working, you're still making music, right? Yeah.
Well, thanks to yes, we are.
That's
We're
amazing.
recording. I just released the Spanish version of All Cried Out. It's called No Lloraré Más. It's on all platforms. And we just released the video to it. I haven't done a video in 30 years.
Wow. They're so fun
and
though.
doing that, yeah, I missed it. And now I know.
They're so
Now I
much
know I can
fun.
still do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm going to keep going. I have so much more that I'm doing. Oh, we got surprises for everybody.
Oh my God, I'm excited. What is your creative process look like today? I ask a lot of artists this because it's always interesting and it's always different. People get into their creative groove differently. What do you do?
It's always about an idea, a conversation,
Oh,
a moment, something that I'm going through or somebody else is going through that affects me. And I'm thank God for phones. I record everything, or Tony gets an idea and we coincide. I have a great team, a fabulous team that I work with, and they're constantly putting things together for me. And that's what the creative juice. Every time I'm on stage, something happens. It clicks. I'm like, oh, we got to do this. And, it's just a machine in this head and in this heart that just keeps going. And I got to get it down and out.
Yeah. No, I love it. I love it. And I love that you and Tony Minaj are still doing stuff too. Oh my gosh. I mean, I remember hearing her name back in the day all the time, It's so cool that you guys are still getting creative together.
Yeah, she and I are we clicked.
We get
From the day that I hired her, I remember. From that day, we became sisters.
Yeah.
And the back and forth between she and I is still the same. Still the
Wow.
same.
It works. That's awesome. Okay, quick
It
question.
does.
I want to talk about coffee. I don't know if you drink
Girl,
coffee or not, but I usually ask my
girl,
guests what is their coffee order. So, what is yours? Do you have something cool you order?
when I go to Starbucks, I order a white mocha, no whip,
Oh,
hot, made with oat milk. I go to 787, which is a great they're all over now.
yes,
A
they are.
great
They're
little
amazing.
coffee
Yeah.
stop, yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
I get the coquito
Oh.
coffee infused with rum, or I'll get
Ooh.
the horchata,
Oh,
the
horchata.
horchata
Oh,
infused
so
with rum
good.
with oat milk.
With oat milk. Yeah.
But when I'm home, yeah, when I'm home, I do a combination of uh Bustelo. Um, I do Bustelo, or I'll mix it with the Starbucks caramel macchiato coffee,
Oh,
or
yeah.
I'll mix Bustelo with everything, and
Yeah.
then of
I
course the
love
oat
it.
milk and
Yeah.
cinnamon, lots of cinnamon.
Oh, I do cinnamon too every time. Every drink I make, I'm dousing cinnamon. Gotta have
Cinnamon,
cinnamon all year long. I keep the Thanksgiving
yeah,
going
yes, and lately
on, right?
I've been tossing in a little bit of turmeric, powdered turmeric. I've been
Oh,
doing that as well.
that's good for you too.
I
For
love the
like,
taste.
oh, I gotta
Yeah,
try
yeah,
that.
yeah,
I gotta try that. So if you could have coffee, your younger self, what would you tell her? So you're sitting down with your younger self. What would you say?
Don't be afraid of saying no.
Oh, yes.
Definitely don't be afraid of saying no, and just believe in yourself more. That's what I
Yeah.
would do.
Oh, I love that. That's great advice. It's so true. You don't have to say yes to everything, just the stuff you want to do, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree with that
exactly.
100%. Well, thank you so much. This was a joy for me. Like I said, I love your music and we love you. We're so glad to see you back. And I want to come see you live after watching. So I'm going to be looking. Maybe you're going to be in
Oh,
Florida sometime
absolutely.
soon.
Oh, we will, and I would love to see you there. I'd love to meet you as well. Thank
All
you.
right.
God bless you.
You too. Bye
All right.
bye.
Thank you. Take care.
Hey, this is Karina. Thanks so much for listening. If you like what you hear, check out some of our other episodes and give us a rating. In the meantime, stay safe, and we hope to see you back here soon.